Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, we are going over the Monday, July 5th MLB games. We got 11 of them, and we're going to jump into it real quick. I just want to throw in that Trevor Bauer, that seems to be an ongoing issue, and there's a lot of rumors going on that he might be done for the season. So as unfortunate as that might be, it could be very much needed. More details on that obviously coming out day by day, so we'll see where that goes. All-Star game 1 week away, so the All-Star teams are in, so check that out if you're excited about that. Me, on the other hand, I don't get too excited about the All-Star game. It's just another day of the week for me. And then, yeah, we got a couple teams with their streaks ending, win streaks ending with the Dodgers. Brewers ended the day before. And we have the Cubs continuing to lose. Lots of games going on, but we're going to kick things off with the Cardinals 5, Giants 3, and the Cardinals finally got a little bit of offensive help when they needed it. This was very much a pitcher's duel for the majority of the game. 6 innings scoreless. Gosman was going 6.1 before he gave up his first hit of the game, and he actually ends up getting the loss in this one, going 7, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks, and Kim on the other side goes 7, 0 earned runs, 2 Ks. The bullpen on the Cardinals side gave up a couple of earned runs, but it was too little too late because the offense for the Cardinals finally did some damage, giving up scoring 5 runs late in this game, 7 through 9. And the Giants falling a little bit short here. These are the kind of games I'm starting to worry about the Giants, but lucky for them, the Dodgers also lost. The Marlins 5, Dodgers 4. And this game was back and forth. Dodgers had an early lead, putting up a nice 2 spot in that third inning. We kind of get used to Dodgers putting up multi-runs in certain innings. But the Marlins bounced back right away in the bottom of the third with 3, and then added 1 in the fourth to give themselves a nice little lead. Top of the 8th, though, the Dodgers bounce in there and score 2 runs of their own and tie it up before we see Alfaro hitting his 3rd home run of the season, giving the Marlins a nice 1-run lead. And then they send out Bender for his first save of the season. And I guess that's who they're going to be turning to. I don't know why it's such a big deal or what was going on with their bullpen specifically, but Bender seems to be a story going in for the save. So if you know something about that, let me know. Buehler goes 5, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, and no home runs coming from the Dodgers side. Trevor Rogers goes 5, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks. Rogers has just been elite pitcher this year, and he even managed to keep the Dodgers off the scoreboard for the most part. 2 runs, 96 pitches over 5. He really had to work for it, but he kept the Dodgers down, which is what good pitchers are going to do. Moving along, we've got the Pirates 11, Braves 1, and the Braves got out to an early lead, and they're like, okay, we're working our way back. We might finally get back to 500. It seems to be that threshold that the Braves can't seem to break through. This National League East is very much wide open. Any of the top 4 teams, if they could get hot down the stretch here, are going to take this division. But the Pirates came to play, and their offense came to play. If we look at top 6 guys in their lineup, all multi-hit nights, lots of runs being scored. Ben Gamel, highlight of the day, let alone this game. He had 3 hits, 6 RBIs, 2 home runs. He's now up to 6 on the season. Brian Hayes hits his 4th of the season as well, batting in that 2nd spot. Big opportunity for the Pirates here. It was great to see. DeJong goes 5, 1 earned run, 4 Ks. Max Fried goes 5, 6 earned runs, 5 Ks. What a great game. Pirates really popping off. I just want to say hi to everyone that's joining us. Welcome up to Studio 6 Steel. Thanks for joining me on this fine morning. Rays 9, Indians 8. This was probably one of the best games of the night. Back and forth, back and forth. The Rays jumped out to 4 runs early in this, and Indians made 1 run, and then the Rays made it 5. It was 5-1 after 4. And given how the Indians' offense has been this season, you're pretty much concerned, and with Tampa Bay's pitching, you think this is going to be closed deal. But Cleveland's offense woke up in the 5th and 6th and put up 7 runs, with Pharrell Reyes leading the way, 3 hits, 5 RBIs, and hitting his 12th home run of the season. Tampa Bay, though, they did not go away quietly, and from my experience, Blue Jays fan and all, you see the Rays make these kind of comebacks, it makes you a little bit sick, to be honest. But if you're a Rays fan, you're loving life. Lowe hits his 17th home run of the season. Diaz hits his 4th, and the Rays chip away. 1 run in the 6th, 1 run in the 7th. And then in the 9th, the Indians blow it. They blow the save opportunity. Class A, second blown save of the season, and 2 runs scored by the Rays, and they walk it off. Rich Hill goes 3.2, 1 earned run, 5 Ks. He had a little bit of a short outing coming from Rich Hill, 57 pitches. And then the bullpen, Rasmussen actually gets lit up the most with 4 earned runs. And then on the other side, Cleveland Allen goes 3.15 earned runs, and the starters are not consistent. And this is going to be the downfall of Cleveland if they can't get this sorted out. They're slowly falling out of this wild card race. And this was a game that they let get away, and they can't be doing that if they're going to keep this going. Twins 8, White Sox 5, and that's the second time the Twins have beat the White Sox this season out of many games, and the White Sox have mostly had their number, but the Twins were out big and early in this one, 6-1 after 6 innings. The White Sox did have a big inning in that top of the 7th, putting out 4, but it was too late, and some insurance runs were added by the Twins, and they didn't have to look back after that. Max Kepler, big night for him, 2 home runs, he's up to 9. He had 2 hits, 3 RBIs, and a couple of hits. On the other side, we have Abreu hitting his 15th of the season. Dylan Cease only going 5.1, 6 earned runs, 8 Ks. For the starters being leading the league in ERA for a long time with the White Sox, they've been struggling at least the past week. Might be going on a little bit longer than that, so we got to keep our eye on that. Maybe all this Donaldson drama is really getting to him. On the other side, Bailey Ober getting his first career MLB win, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 7 Ks. He was great. Being able to shut down the White Sox is no tall feat in itself, so you got to give him a little bit of credit. But the Twins find a nice win here. Pretty much playing spoiler. That's all they can be doing at this point, right? Mets 4, Brewers 2. Battle of the 2 division leaders here, and then the Mets looking to continue to build that lead, and same with the Brewers. They wanted to build the lead with the Red Hot Reds on their tail now. No longer are they worried about the Cubs. They're worried about the Reds. This game, they exchanged runs in the 4th before the Mets had a nice 3-run 7th inning that was enough. Their pitching got it done. Otherwise, there's no home runs coming from their side. Navarez hitting his 8th for the Brewers. But overall, there wasn't a whole lot of offense in this game. 6 hits for the Mets, 5 for Milwaukee. McGill goes 5, 1 earned run, 7 Ks for these guys stepping up for the Mets. These guys are filling the role while people are injured and they're missing some starters. Really stepping up. Edwin Diaz comes in for his 18th save of the season, and we have a couple guys in there as well. Lugo's going to be given the win. Woodruff goes 6.1, 4 earned runs in 6 Ks. And he goes to 7-4 on the season, 2.1 ERA. It's a little bit short, but is what it is. Tigers 7, Rangers 5, and this game was over by the time we hit the 9th. It was 7-0 Tigers, and their offense just continues to really deal. Short hitting his 2nd home run of the season for the Tigers, a nice 3-run bomb coming in that big 6th inning. On the other side, Rangers didn't really show up until there was 2 outs in that 9th inning where Gallo hit a 21st home run of the season. A nice 2-run bomb, which for all the over-bettors out there, they got to be a little excited. Heim also hits his 4th right after back-to-back home runs, but again, 9th inning didn't matter. Willie Peralta goes 7, 0 earned runs, 6 Ks. Tigers fans have got to be excited with how these pitchers are going to be going forward. Allard goes 5.1, 2 earned runs, 9 Ks in the loss. Moving on, we got the Cubs going up to 10 losses in a row here in this game. They got into a lead. They were up 1-0. Phillies tied up 1-1. They were up 2-1. Phillies tied up 2-2. And then the bullpen comes in and blows the rest. The Phillies, I think, 6 home runs in this game. So let's roll down to that. Knapp, his 2nd. Gregorius, his 6th. Herrera, his 6th. Hoskins, his 19th. Baum, his 5th. So that's 5 home runs for the Phillies on this night. Baez gets his 19th, and Murray's his 5th. So the Cubs runs both come on solo shots. They got 8 hits, but they just couldn't cash it in, whereas 11 hits for Phillies, they cashed it all in. Moore goes 4, 2 earned runs, 4 Ks. No decision, eating up some innings, and still been a little rough for Matt Moore this season, but Davies on the other side, 5, 2 earned runs, 1 K. No decision again. Both these guys leaving. It's 2-2, but it's the bullpen for the Cubs, which has at one point been the strong point of the team, but not as of late, and there's a lot of mess wrong with the Cubs. They now drop below 500. Moving along, Reds 6, Royals 2. So with the Cubs struggling, the Reds are jumping all over it. And what used to be their problem with the bullpen has started to become a little bit of their strength. They were down 1-0, or they were up 1-0, and then 2-1 for the Royals going into the 7th inning. They put up a nice 4 spot while their bullpen has been keeping them in the game. We have no home runs coming from the Royals, just a couple guys with single hit nights. And then on the other side, Castellanos hit his 17th and Suarez his 17th. Suarez may not be having the best season batting average-wise, but his power is definitely still there. He's batting 178. They were talking about how he's struggling, but you still got to be worried about his power. They're talking about it specifically when he came up to bat and hit that 3-run home run in the 7th, which gave them the lead and something to look forward to for them. Gutierrez goes 6, 200 runs, 6 Ks in the win. Mike Minor goes 6, 400 runs, 6 Ks in the loss. And I believe it was the bullpen that actually ended up giving up most of those earned runs. With Zimmer really with that giving up the home run, it was big win for the Reds. Milwaukee lost, so they actually made up a little bit of ground on that. Red Sox 5, Angels 4. The Red Sox now are streaking. They gotta be close. It's either 9 or 10 that they're at. While I'm here, I'm gonna be doing this quick. Red Sox were up 2-1 after 2, and then they go and add a couple runs in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. They're at 5-1. The Angels, believe it or not, they chipped away at it. They've won 2 in a row, but they've won 9 of their last 10. So they lost a couple days ago. Forgot about that Oakland A's loss. Offensively wise, Arroyo his 5th, Devers his 21st. Devers had an amazing night. Yet again, this guy is making his name heard for potential MVP. I know everyone's going to vote on Ohtani. I know that's the deal. But Devers, we can't forget what kind of season he's having. He's having a great one. Keeping Boston very much in it. The bullpen, they managed to keep him down. LA made a quick 1 run in the 9th, try to bring it within, but they fell a little short. Suarez goes 3 2-run runs, 3 Ks. And they actually bring Dylan Bundy in from the bullpen, so that's a first. They must looking to see what he can do, but he still has a very rough outing. 1.2 innings, 2 earned runs, 6.6 ERA. He's a little bit rough, to say the least. Martin Perez goes 5.1, 1 earned run, 3 Ks. And he's going to get the 7th win of the season, and Boston's rolling. Tampa Bay had that hero win. Never mind. They keep pace. Last game of the night. This one was an awesome game as well to watch. 7 for the Nationals, Padres 5. Nationals were up 5-0 immediately after 2 innings. Trey Turner back in the lineup, and boy, did they need him. As well, they have Acides Escobar, who they traded for, who's been fire since he got there. I think that's 3 games for him now. He's been 583, and they have him in the number 1 spot too. It could be a big addition here, depending. But he hadn't been playing for the Royals, but it's hard to say when you have veterans like this. When you have a young losing team, they often want to be playing their youngster team and them experience. Padres immediately added 5 runs in the 3rd and 4th to tie it up 5-5, and the Nationals had blown a 5-run lead off the bat of Tatis Jr., 27th home run of the season. However, Nationals found a way to win. And coming out of the LA Dodgers series, losing 4 in a row, they want to pick up these wins because they want to maintain pace with the Mets in this division. And I have them as a closet case, as a potential secret weapon coming up in this East. So keep your eye out on these Nationals. Trey Turner back in the lineup, like I said, 15th home run of the season. Josh Bell his 12th. Lester goes 3.1, 2 earned runs, 2 Ks in the no decision. He was even involved in the bats, hitting some RBIs in there, I'm pretty sure, from what I was watching. Yeah, 1 RBI. Musgrove goes 5 earned runs, 4 Ks. No decision. Ever since that no-hitter, obviously he's come back down to earth a little bit. His ERA is still 2.97, still been very good. But he does seem to have some of these outings once in a while where he gives up quite a few runs, but he got left off the hook in this one. And that's it, boys. 11 games in the books. Thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow with much more games, much more drama, I'm sure, etc., etc. Like, subscribe, join the channel, join the community. We will see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.